We're back in action. Okay, parents, here's video number 2. This is the strategy that we started yesterday that we've continued working on today and we'll do tomorrow. This is the one that when I start, you're going to be like, oh yeah, duh, this is how I learned. And it is how you learned. But most likely, I should say, I can't assume that for everyone, but I will say that we use some different language. So let's go ahead and start. You can see that I've put the same problem up on the board, 15 plus 38. This method that I'm doing is we call it new groups above. And it's basically what we refer to as the algorithm for solving the problem. So over here, we're going to start with a similar way. We always start by adding our ones. Where do we start? We add the ones. So first thing we're going to do, you'll notice that I wrote the problem and I split it down the middle. That kind of just helps the organization for the columns, keeping the ones separate from the tens, because a lot of times kids will kind of write it in between and it can mess up their whole problem. So I just do that for organizational purposes. So again, we add 5 ones plus 8 ones. A lot of times kids have to stop and think about that, so I always tell them start with the bigger number, which is 8, even though it's on the bottom, and count on 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And what I've been having them do, they don't have to do this, but for those visual kids, I have them write it off to the side so that they can see that's 2 digits. We can't fit 2 digits in the ones place. So we say ones stay with ones. That means the 3 right there, there's 3 ones in 13, needs to go in the ones place. Then looking at the number 13, we have 1 10. 10 stay with tens. So we take that 10 and put that new group above, and that's why it's called new groups above. Now we are free to add 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 3, 5, to get 53 yet again. So that is probably the one that you recognize. The key word you're going to want to remember here is regroup. We don't call it carry the 1 anymore. We say regroup the ones to become a 10. You want to use those place value words so they start relating it to actual place value. Okay, I hope these are helpful. I will continue to make them as our math continues to grow and become more challenging. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you very much. Bye.